Hello lovely people. Welcome again to my channel English Sessions with Atulima Bahadur. In my last video, I had shared 35 terms associated with the love or fondness for something. And today, I'll share 30 terms with English suffix mania. M-A-N-I-A. Now, what's the difference between my last video and this video? Or I can say that what's the difference between fondness and mania? Well, fondness is an affection or liking for something. And what about mania? Mania is an obsession for something. In popular terms, mania is an intense obsession or craze. So I discussed about few terms related to the fondness in my last video. Now let's get started with the maniac words list today. Now the very first mania word for today is mania for washing oneself. It will be ablutomania. Next, what about an abnormal desire to live alone, especially in an isolated area? Well, it will be agromania. Next, obsession with flowers. It is anthomania. Now, what about obsessive preoccupation with numbers? Well, it will be arithmomania. Next, what about craze for books or reading? It will be bibliomania. Next, what about compulsion for grinding teeth? It will be bruxomania. Next is obsession with jumping from high places. It will be catapedamania. Next, what about dancing mania? It will be choreomania. Next, excessive desire to stay in bed. It will be clinomania. Next, what about a compulsive urge to bite people? It will be dechnomania. Next, what about an abnormal craving for alcohol? It will be dipsomania. Next, what about obsession with giving gifts? It will be doromania. Next, what about an intense desire to run away from home? Well, it will be drapetomania. Next, what about compulsive longing for travel? It will be dromomania. Next, what about an irrational, self-centered attitude or self-worship? It will be egomania. Next is craze for writing epics. It will be epomania. Next, manic desire for freedom. It will be eleuthromania. Next, excessive desire to work. It will be ergasiomania. Next, what about an obsession with issuing odd marriage proposals? Well, it will be gamomania. Next, what about mania for writing? It will be graphomania. Next, what about mania for sainthood? It will be hagiomania. Now, next, what about irrational predilection for stealing? Well, it will be kleptomania. Next, what about the mania for talking? It will be logomania. Next, what about the delusion that objects are larger than natural size? Well, it will be macromania. Next, what about the mania of being important? Well, it will be megalomania. Next, What about the mania for making purchases? It will be oniomania. Next, what about an irrational predilection for lying? It will be pseudomania. Now, next, what about the mania for setting fires? Well, it will be pyromania. Next, what about the mania for spending money wastefully? Well, it will be squandermania. And the last but not the least, the last word for today, the belief that one is a god. It will be theomania. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching my videos. Now we'll meet in my next video. Till then, take care. Namaste.